Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Miami Marlins.
Number 35 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 37.
First delivery to him.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Ryan Howard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead, we are scoreless on the show. Aaron Harang, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Way to battle right there. Hey guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And no one can get there as it falls. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, and he fouls this one off. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Up next from Miami, Martin Prado, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Suzuki at third with 2 away. 3-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Miami's out in front, 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate now, Dom Brown, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in is Jeff Francoeur. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push to
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Ruiz.
Stepping in now, Carlos Ruiz. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Ozuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies 1. Ready now for the Marlins, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The first baseman, number 25.
Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, number 35. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Francoeur gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1.
All right.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Aaron Harang as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way. Popped up. And no one will get this one. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 37.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Herrera grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another one sent foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is popped up. Real Muto over to his left, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Donovan Solano.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Suzuki.
So now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Solano aboard here at first with nobody out. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Marlins.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. To the plate now, Martin Prado, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
sent on the ground out to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Aaron Nola is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, number 25, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a double steal try here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ozuna is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. Nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1.
Howard.
Now to the plate, here is Ryan Howard. He doubled his last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. pulled toward right center field. Ozuna giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Michael Franco fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Howard stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 9, Dom Brown.
Stepping in once again is Dom Brown. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 6-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, D.
Now here's the first offering. D. Strange Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Giancarlo Stanton now lays off 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. No contact there, and it's 1-2. This is foul right side. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to South Florida following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jeff Francoeur. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 home.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now a flare out toward right center. Strange Gordon ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins on top, 6-2. Now at the plate, here is Marcell Ozuna. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hot. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate, Martin Prado, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now batting, number 25.
Next to dig in, number 25. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Brown has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ozuna stands at second with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Herrera, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 37.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Howard.
Stepping in next, Ryan Howard. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon.
Baseman, D. Strange Gordon.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Okay. Aye. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Donovan.
At the plate now is Donovan Solano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Stepping up is Ichiro Suzuki. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air into shallow left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-2. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Maikel Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 0-1. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box, Dom Brown lifted the other way out to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3, Jeff Francoeur.
So next to bat will be Jeff Francoeur. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Galvis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Jared Eichhoff gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now it'll be Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3
now
down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Martin Prado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder down the line at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on top 7-2. Now at the plate, Carlos Ruiz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First delivery to him as he grounds 1 briskly to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Number 29 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29.
And now now the first pitch, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Now batting, number 37.
Next, it'll be Herrera, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
To the plate now, Ryan Howard. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Herrera on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is under it, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, number 25. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Real Muto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 3 gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. The count now at 2-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Ruiz is after it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-2. Sam Dyson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. And that one yanked just foul. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 13.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. And that becomes the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Dom Brown. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Jeff Francoeur. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in is Carlos Ruiz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 35 takes home the win. Aaron Harang permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!